With just the push of a button, we can unleash more power. With a metal rod, we can take out dents. On today's Motorhead Garage, we're doing all the heavy lifting, so just sit back.
You know, I never thought about it being so slow like that. Hey, welcome to Motorhead Garage. Well, folks, we've got some really interesting things for you this week. And Sam, this is something that I never thought much about, never realized it. And that is, when today's cars, they're all have an electronic throttle on it. But you know, when you put your foot down on it, it accelerates away. You don't think much about it, do you?
Right, but it's a computer controlling how fast that throttle plate opens with a DC motor, electric bidirectional motor. That gets a signal from the throttle position sensor, which is now mounted on the throttle pedal. You step down on it, well, as hard as fast as you push it, it doesn't matter. The computer still does what it wants to do, and here's a great way to show how slow that is.
Exactly. This is normal operation right here. If I push it down like that, you can see how long it takes for it to accelerate.
Right.
Well, we found a device here that can change that all the way around, and that's from Sprint Booster.
Absolutely. And the Sprint Booster is really easy to install. It goes in series with the harness coming from the computer to the throttle position sensor. It really does a great job. I'm going to go ahead and install it on this Camaro.
All right. Well, we're lucky because we've got Tommy Barnes here, who's the brains behind this thing. And Tommy, come on in here. I want you to show the folks what this does. This is a little box. Everything is in there?
Everything is right in there.
All right, show them what it is.
All right, it's very simple. It's a basic unit right here. This right here has the chip and the program in it. It installs right on the top of the pedal.
Let me see that thing. That is incredible. Look at this, folks. That's all there is to it. And of course, they got one installed right here on this display. Now, what else you got with that?
It also comes with a selector switch as well, which you can use or not use, whichever you decide. Okay. But it has multiple programs, which you can kind of see right here.
All right.
Stage 1 is still going to be a progressive opening.
All right, like that one. That's just your normal, right?
Exactly. That's the factory. It's a progressive opening. It opens it how they programmed it.
Look how long it takes to do that when I slam the throttle down.
And then we switch it over to stage 1 right here.
Okay.
Which is still a progressive rate, but it's a lot quicker than what the factory provides you with.
Yeah, it sure is.
And then stage 2 is where the fun happens.
Oh, look at that.
That's a linear opening, just like your cable throttle. So just like the old cars, when you push the pedal down, the throttle body opens, and away you go.
Push it down, something's going to happen, that's for sure. And I had no idea there was that much delay, because you get used to it. You know, when you start out, it's no different when you get used to it. But boy, you see that, I can see how that could make a big difference.
It is a whole different car after you install it.
So all you have to do is just plug it in.
It's a plug and play. It's a simple install. Most vehicles, it's about 5 to 10 minute install for someone who has no experience.
That's perfect. And if you don't want that little button on there, you just want to put it in one program and let it go, you can do that too?
You can unplug it. The program will stay where you leave it. Unplug the switch, and you don't have to mess with it.
All right. Well, Sam's already gotten started on the Camaro. I'm going to start on this Jeep, and then when we get done, I think we're going to take it out and try it.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay, so this is the wire harness from the computer. You can see it right here. Let me show you how you access that. This goes to the top of the throttle pedal where the throttle position sensor is. There's a little safety clip that's required. Take a little pick, depress this little tab, pull it out, save it. If you want to put it back, it's common sense. And here's our Sprint Booster. Now, it's programmable. We're going to leave the selector switch with the lights on it. So now's a good time to plug it in. This plugs into the side. It clips. This is really simple. We've got the wire harness disconnected off of the throttle position sensor. We'll plug this onto the throttle position sensor, plug the harness back into it. Bingo, it's done. That's the complete installation of the Sprint Power Booster. And again, it's programmable from this little deal. I'm going to look up here, probably a nice little place. I'll hide it right on the side of the console, little two-sided tape. That way it's easily reachable by the driver. You can see the little light, tell him what mode he's in. Just do a neat job, make your car look nice. Man, I can feel the difference just pulling it out of the shop. I'm going to give this a go. I'll be back with more Motorhead Garage after this.
This edition of Motorhead Garage, presented by Low Car Performance Products, is being brought to you by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. Flowmaster, the exhaust technology company. Original Parts Group, the world's largest source for GM A-body parts and accessories. Young's Products, pop-up towing products safe and strong. And by Artech Industries, innovation, style, quality, and service.
Hey, look at this, man. Look.
Will you leave that alone? You're just like a little kid in the candy store with it.
I love it.
Hey, welcome back to Motorhead Garage. Well, folks, what we've got here is a unique tool cart with some tools you probably haven't seen before.
Yep. Now, these are highly specialized, and they have a purpose. If you have a vehicle that gets dented from hail or some other object, like you say, maybe a shopping cart or something, that dent will drive you crazy. As long as the paint's not broken, you don't need the conventional refinish.
Well, it's called paintless dent removal is what it is.
Right.
And we've got the master here that knows all about it and has developed a lot of these kind of tools. And Steve Hoff, welcome to the show.
Hi, guys.
Tell us a little bit about this now.
What this is here is this is a case cart. Okay, this cart folds up into a suitcase, and then we brought it open into a cart that holds all of our specialized tools. This is my preferred selection of tools that I've chose to bring here to do a few repairs for you guys. We've got a variety of different tools, and what they are is they're heat-treated rods that allow us to go in from the back side of the panel and apply pressure with leverage and massage the dent out from the back side.
Looks like, you know, they coated handle. This looks like stainless. So Ultra Dent Tools, you build all these.
Ultra Dent Tools is a recognized manufacturer of high-quality dent repair tools worldwide, and yes, we manufacture them in Riverside, California.
Cool. Now, besides having all of these tools you got here, and they have all kinds of handles that fit on these fixtures and so on, what else do you need to do this job right?
You need a specialized light.
Well, like this one right here.
What we have here is the Ultravision LED shop light, and what it does is it allows us to see clarity and definition on the panel, and we set the light up to where the light source is on the far side of the dent, and we go in and we manipulate with the tools, and we'll bring the dent out.
You just work it right on out so that, yeah, and you can see it as you're doing it, right?
Correct, yeah.
That's a pretty sizable dent right there. And of course, this guy's truck is beautiful. He keeps it nice and clean. Kind of a funny color, but you know, if you get in there, and I see you got the tail light out, so you're going to get in from behind the panel, you can make the dent disappear.
Correct. This is a typical hail or door ding. And what we've done here is we've removed the tail light with a few screws. We pulled it out, disconnected the lights, and we're going to go in from the inside, the back side of the panel, and we're going to, with leverage, we're going to apply pressure and slowly manipulate or massage this dent out from the inside out.
Well, let's go ahead and get her started.
So what we have to do is we have to go in and locate the tip of the tool. Once we've located the tip of the tool, generally start on the outer edge of the dent because it's easier to see it. And then we slowly start to work our way into the depth of the dent.
Now that whole panel's moving, I can see it, but you can see with that light just exactly what you're doing.
I can see exactly where I'm at with the tip of the tool, which is the critical point that allows us to be able to lift this dent up from the inside out.
What's the typical time it takes to do a dent like that? If you're good like you.
A dent like this, typically we have to be able to do this in about 3 to 5 minutes.
Wow.
To be efficient at it when we're doing hail damage.
You know, I got to check this out because I'm going to run my hand here. Honest to gosh, you cannot feel that at all. That is pretty slick.
Here, I want to see you do that again.
Now, I've heard of guys, you know, being able to do this, especially like on high-end cars, you know, nobody wants to have a little bit of dent on there, so they want to have those taken care of. But boy, that is a slick way to do it.
Now, a lot of guys go on the road, they have these mobile paintless dent removal jobs. Do you have any special equipment for being on the road, or is it this deal right here?
Well, most guys have a truck with a tonneau cover, and they put all their tools in the back, and that's all this stuff typically needs to break down, and that's the beauty of this cart and that light. They're all portable. A lot of guys will carry a gun case, and they'll put the tools into a gun case and then load them into the back of the truck.
Well, that's good. Now, you can also do work on the motorcycle tank as well, so.
Correct.
That's a big job for you, right?
So remember, if your paint is not broken, paintless dent removal is the best way to go. get it back. And when you get a master like him, you do a great job. We're going to take a break. Stick around. We got a lot more coming here at Motorhead Garage.
You know, back in the day, you'd find a lot of AMC cars on the drag strip because they had the short wheelbase and they were really lightweight. I'm with Derek White. You've got an AMC AMX that you've kind of pro-streeted.
We took a 1970 AMX, which I've had the car since '89, and I let it go and we got it back, redid it. It's got a lot of neat features. You know, we did a Pro Street look to it, the big block, 454 Chevrolet in it, automatic, and it was originally a race car. We put it back on the street.
But I also know it's been on the track. How fast have you taken this?
The car went 1030s at 138 in a quarter mile.
And you also have a really unique paint job on here, and you call it Iron Man.
It just fit the car because of the colors and the metal look to it.
Now, this car also helped launch your career in hot rods, didn't it?
Yes, it did, very much. We started the business in '07 after I left NASCAR, and we couldn't really get people to know who we were and all, so we pulled it out of the back of the garage, redid the whole car to do this theme in it, and now we're busy as anything. We have so much work.
Well, I'll tell you what, the one thing that a lot of people, I'm sure, ask you all the time, what does AMX stand for?
It was American Motors Experimental. It was one of their experimental cars, and it went off pretty good, so they just kept it as an AMX.
Well, looking at this, I guess the AMX experiment goes on.
Motorhead Garage, presented by Low Car Performance Products, coming to you from Borla Commerce Park.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I got it.
You're doing all right. And welcome back, folks. Boys, we've got a challenge right here. The guys from Quadratech have come along, and they've given us an opportunity to install a few items here on their new giveaway Jeep. And we got Rob Jarrell here. Could tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, this is our AV Brute double cab Jeep that we're giving away. We started with a brand new 4-door Jeep Wrangler, sent it off to the guys at American Expedition Vehicles. They chopped the back half of it off, stretched the frame out, put a pickup truck bed on the back,
Wow.
custom enclosed hardtop on it, redid the interior, seats, new gauge cluster, everything custom. We've got a snorkel put on here, their heat reduction hood to help pull the heat from the motor, their 3.5-inch suspension kit, wheels and tires, their front and rear matching bumpers. So full setup from A.
You got the full boat on this thing.
You betcha. Yeah.
So I'm glad you let Sam and I have an opportunity to get our hands on it a little bit. So,
and we appreciate the help.
well, yeah, I can bet. Anyway, what we have here, we've got a winch that we're putting on, or one similar to it. This is a little bit different than the one we just put on.
Yeah, this is our Q11000 remote mount solenoid. And then this one we've got here is our Q11500i integrated solenoid. Nice tight package, looks great on the front of the vehicle. This one also has our synthetic line on it.
Yeah.
But I think we're going to be changing
Yeah,
it
we're
out
going to
here.
change that out on there, and plus you got the full package of stuff to go with
Yeah,
it.
the synthetic line's great because it's a lot safer to handle. It doesn't splinter. And in the unlikely event that it ever breaks on you, it doesn't trap a lot of that energy.
And you can get all the stuff. If you want to outfit your Jeep, you can get it right here from their catalog. Now, how do people enter this contest, Rob?
You betcha. So anytime you make a purchase between now and September 12th, either by calling us, going on the website, you get a free entry, one per week. If you don't make a purchase, you can still enter the contest. Just visit our website, submit your entry up to once per week until September 12th.
And then when the winner gets it, how do you give it to them?
We're going to bring the winner out to our headquarters outside of Philadelphia, and we're going to fly them out. We have a big show and shine and tent sale that we do, and then we're going to present them with the Jeep, and from there, it's theirs to do what they please.
Well, why don't you let's get this out of the way, because I think we could use an extra hand here. Sam and I are going to put this bumper up.
You ready?
I know you've been waiting because you're old and decrepit and you need all this help, right?
And make sure your wire's tucked through here.
Okay, we got that through there.
Through there, that's where it needs to be.
Move it through.
Okay.
The bolts.
Make sure you don't have the wire for the driving light pinch.
I get the bolts through here.
Yeah. Oh, for the fair lead, yeah.
Yeah. Got mine. Got one, two there. Can you get that?
Yep.
All right, there we go. All right, I'll hold this thing up while you get that on. You gonna get it started there, dude?
I'm trying, buddy. Yeah.
You got that other bolt there?
I'm through.
While I'm holding this up here, you need the socket, Sammy.
Not yet. I'm not ready for that. I gotta go back a little.
That bolt for this side.
I'm ready for that ratchet. Let me see.
Okay, you got it? All right. Good, I'll get this started through here.
Oh. I gotta watch you all the time when I got my hands in here.
All right, I got that one in.
Nut here for you. You got it. I got the bumper here.
I'll go ahead and get the nut under the backside. I'll get this kind of snug just a little bit, now it won't come off.
All right, now with the fair lead bolts, you get those through.
Those are through.
Yep.
All right, let me have the fair lead there.
Now, while you're doing that, I'll plug in the fog light brackets here. I'll have to let you do that, but I can't reach it from there.
What do you, oh, to plug that in? Okay, I can do that. You hold that right there.
Yeah. Geez, remember the way the clock goes.
Righty-tighty and lefty-loosey, right? I knew it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now we just got a few more to finish up, and our bumper's installed. Rob, I want to thank you for stopping by and giving us the opportunity to work on this thing.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate the help.
Awesome Jeep.
I know whoever wins this Jeep is going to really love it.
Oh, sure will.
We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we got a lot more here at Motorhead Garage, so stick around.
On this week's industry update, you're buying these big diesel pickup trucks, why put a little wimpy step bar on it? This is from Lincoln Chrome. It's chrome stainless steel. We got a 5-inch diameter bar. They make them in 6 or 7. Really makes your truck look strong. It's a great way to go.
It sure is, and you can step on it and it doesn't give with it either, does it?
Right.
And if you want to add to that, take a look at this bull bar on here. Again, this is a 5-inch bull bar. It's stainless steel, chrome on it, and they make it in 6 and 7 as well. Easy to bolt on. All you have to do is buy it, bolt it on, and you can see what it does to your truck. It really makes it look outstanding.
It does. Remember, Lincoln Chrome, they make the stuff for the big trucks, the Class 8 trucks, made in America, all made in-house. They do a great job.
And they also have exhaust tips and stacks to go along with it as well. So, you want to make your pickup truck look really manly and really hunky, this is the way to go. If you want more information about it, all you have to do is go to their website at lincolnchrome.com.
This edition of Motorhead Garage, presented by Low Car Performance Products, is being brought to you by Quadratech, Jeep parts and Jeep accessories. Custom Auto Sound, the originator of classic car OEM fit radios since 1977. And Sierra, when it comes to your next Jeep, car, truck, or SUV, think Sierra. Extreme Outfitters, if you can dream it, we can extreme it. And by Extreme Gate, are you ready to take your truck to the extreme?
There you go, bud. It's all yours.
So noisy. Welcome back. Okay, what we've got here is a little Toyota Tundra. Got the 4.7 V8 in it. It's an off-road 4-wheel drive truck. Time to do some real nice exhaust work. We got a complete Flowmaster kit. All set. It goes from the cat back, keeps you nice and legal. Going to give you good performance and sound. And you got a pretty nice kit here from Flowmaster. In addition to an all stainless muffler with the right flange and everything all welded, you get a complete set of pipes. Some pretty nice stuff here, Davey.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. All these pipes here are nicely bent. They're all stainless steel. They chamfer on the inside edge so there's no burrs, so it makes it easier to go together.
Nice bends. The hangers are all welded on. You get everything you need right in this kit, even the hardware.
Yeah, got a complete set of hardware here, all new clamps. Makes it a lot easier. You don't have to go out and buy clamps for this thing. These are all stainless steel, by the way.
And the pipes, of course, are expanded so they slip over each other. And the neat part is, some people like to turn their exhaust tips out for a good look behind the tire. Some want them all the way back to the bumper and the hitch. You get both options in the same kit, so it's your choice.
Sure does. Show them the tips back here, Sam.
Yeah, you get a really nice set of tips to finish off the system. And these are polished stainless, Flowmaster embossed on them. Nice clamp, they're rolled over. Not going to rust. It's going to make your system look good and last a long time.
Sure is. Now, when you get your kit like this, one of the first things you want to do is make sure you read the instructions. They come in here. nicely laid out. It's got a schematic here, so it shows you how the whole thing can go together. But mostly you're not going to have a lift like Sam and I have to work under, which makes it a lot easier. You guys are going to be probably up on jack stands and on your back doing it. We'll give you a couple of tips on how to make putting this thing in a lot easier if you're in that situation. All right, bud, you ready to go?
First time in your life you've read instructions. All right, I got a little lube around that, yep.
All right, let's put this up.
Now you can probably use this factory clamp over because it clamps that flange to this bellows, this thing that's necked up here, and I'll hold this up, buddy.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll hold this.
Now what we're going to do next is go ahead and we'll put up our tubes. And you want to put a little bit of lube on that, which makes it a lot easier to slide in. Let me go ahead and get this over.
And of course the hanger is on the pipe, so you need to support the muffler. If you can use a jack stand or whatever, we just happen to be lucky, I'll hold it up for him.
So there's a hanger up here, so we'll just put that up. That way we can hold this. There we go. Put a little lube on those hangers, and it'll make those go on a lot easier.
Now I'll hold that up so you get the other one in.
Okay. Now,
Let me slide off here, buddy.
just let me put a little lube on this. You don't have to put a lot on here, but just enough that helps slide together, and especially if you are underneath this thing on your back, it will make a difference.
I moved and made that pipe come out, but you can put it.
That's all right. We can get this other one in here, Sammy,
That's all right, I can stand here and hold it.
and we'll be in good shape. Okay, now we got it on that hanger. Now we got it back here. And let me slide this, I can, right into the muffler, and let me get this one into the muffler. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, now we got them in there. Everything is loose. You want to keep this all loose before you tighten anything up. Make sure you have plenty of clearance. I'll go ahead and hang these in the back.
And I'll put this clamp on here.
Also in the kit, you get brand new hangers. These are nice rubber hangers. You want to replace these. We'll put these on, slide on. It makes everything a lot easier. All right, we got it just about finished. All we have to do is put our tips on, and we're in business. We've run out of time. We'll see you again next time here on Motorhead Garage.